saw there, I did a menu plan for this week. Obviously with lockdown we're trying to go out just as little as often, once a week to the shops. Sometimes we have to nip out again just for fresh milk and bread if we run out. So I wrote my meal plan there, I wrote my shopping list, and I'm just going to show you everything that we got. So I got a couple extra things that I didn't write on my list, a couple little treats for the kids, and I actually bought a box of hair dye as well because I really need to sort out my hair, so I thought I would do that. Yeah, I just thought I would show you just our weekly shopping that we get. I mean, we really spend anywhere between £80 and £100 a week for the 4 of us. I think that's quite realistic. Obviously, we try and keep it as low as possible, and generally I would go to Aldi shopping, but because the Aldi is actually a bit of a drive away, we are sticking to Asda just now with lockdown and everything like that. So yeah, this is our Asda shop for the week, so I will just show you what we got. As you can see, this is our little shopping haul. Excuse these two things, as you saw in my previous video. They are full of Aria's art supplies. So yeah, this is pretty much everything. My husband couldn't get smoked fish and he couldn't get guacamole. There might have been one more thing that he wasn't able to get, but he actually probably needs to nip out for some more milk during the week anyway. So I think we'll be okay. And he can pick them up before we need to. Non-food thing I thought I'd show you first. We actually really badly needed a new frying pan. This was only £6. I think it was about £6 from Asda, so we thought we'd try it out. And if they're good, we can maybe get a couple more. But my one that you've seen me use is really bad and really old. A slight addiction of mine is Pepsi Max. This is the one thing that I absolutely love. I have cut it down quite a lot. I used to drink a lot more, so we got 3 bottles there for my husband and I. And one thing I don't buy is bottled water, but we've been having issues with our water just now. The Scottish water people are on that, fixing it. But I'm just going to give it a couple more days of drinking this. Bathing's fine and boiling it up is fine, but drinking it I just want it to be, especially for the kids. Last thing as well, I'm desperately, like I said, needing to do my hair, so I thought I would try this one. I'm not sure how it will turn out. And I know they say not to dye your hair at home, but I think it'll be a while before I get to hairdressers, so I thought I would try that. Green one is for myself and my daughter. My husband mostly as well, and my son drinks, and I use that for all his cooking and drinking, and my husband will drink that as well, so they go really quickly. Fresh drinks, my daughter loves the apple juice, she doesn't like the orange juice, so they are for us to have at home. These things, if you haven't tried them, highly recommend. Our chocolate hazelnut flavour soft bakes. Do you know what? They're so good with a cup of coffee, sort of mid-morning snack, or even as part of your breakfast. It actually says that you can have one of those with a yoghurt, an apple and a cup of coffee for your breakfast. So I mean, that's quite a substantial breakfast. Love them. So we got some of them for my husband and I, because we are trying to be a little bit healthier. Obviously, we're still allowing ourselves certain treats, so that's what that is. Onto the fruit, we've got some strawberries and some grapes. Again, when my husband nips out, you'll probably grab some more. The kids love strawberries and grapes. We've got bananas for banana pancakes for eating for us. Only apples my husband will eat are these Pink Lady ones, so I got 2 packets of them. And actually, I think because I've only ever bought these, my daughter doesn't tend to like many other varieties now. So, of course, the expensive taste. 12 medium free range eggs, always has to be free range. I use these quite a lot for the kids for meals and things, so I've got them. I do have some left in the fridge, so that'll be fine for this week. Spinach, I absolutely love spinach. I add it to almost every dish. Cherry tomatoes, spring onion. I love spring onion. I add it to, again, most of my dishes, so I have got 2 of those. 1 broccoli. He said he could only get 1, so I'll get him to grab another one when he's out. We love broccoli in this household. Onion for my sauce for tomorrow's dinner and also for my soup. Carrots. This is a vegetable my kids absolutely love, is carrots, so I generally, again, add this to most of their dinners. So we've got 2 packets, they go every time. Sweet potatoes for my kids' lunches and for their baked potato night, and I got real potatoes, well, normal plain potatoes for my husband and I, and to make some homemade chips. I think that's for tonight's dinner actually as well. These are my breakfast yogurt, mine and my husband's breakfast yogurts. We are, like I said, trying to be a little bit healthier, so we got 6 of those, and then when he nips out again, I did say that we're trying not to nip out, but obviously there's things that you will need to grab, so he might nip to the Co-op instead of going to the big Asda. So we got some yogurts. I didn't get the kids any because I still have some in the fridge, so that's handy. My salsa for our bunless burger night, that'll go with the natural crisps. And in this daily, so I usually would get the Asda's own one because it is cheaper, but what you do is you pop this in a microwave bowl and melt it, and then I drizzle on top of the nachos, so it's like cinema sort of nachos that you get with the melted cheese, so that's really good. I am actually a vegetarian, but my kids are not. I mean, they eat a lot of the vegetarian meals that I make, or corn dishes, but I like them to have meat. I'm going to make them homemade burgers with this, and my husband will have a homemade burger from that as well. I mean, in the future, if they choose to be vegetarian, I'm all for that, and that's obviously what I am. And if they choose to be meat eaters, then I'm also for that as well, because it's up to them and their choice at the end of the day. So I like to have meat in for them, and I just don't eat it myself. I have got ham. My husband likes this, and
a lot of things. We got some cheese strings. They're really good little snacks for the kids, and actually I really like a cheese string and my husband does too, so we have those. Some cheese, we just get the as-is own mature, and we sometimes get the extra mature, but do you know what, it's just as good as the Cathedral City. I mean, it's a lot cheaper to do it like that, and we do use cheese in this house, so we get that block there. These are the natural crisps, and we just get the Asda's cheap ones, the smart price ones. These are great for, like I said, nachos or as a side dish or even a snack, but we are using them to go with our burger night. I don't think I'll need both bags, so if I only use one bag, then the next bag can be for next week. Saturday night, so my husband thinks it's treat night, so he's decided to get some chocolate cookies, even though we are trying to be good. This is the kids' treats that I have, so obviously I am buying them treats in. Can't go anywhere, can't see anyone, so it's nice to have little treats in for them. So these are like £5 for £1 at Asda, so we just got a couple of sweets and then the buttons, which my son can have those as well. Loaf of bread, we got that. These are the wraps. I actually have some large wraps in the cupboard already, so they'll be good for our quesadillas, but these mini wraps are good for the kids, and they're also good for our taco night. Popping them in the grill and letting them crisp up, that's for taco night. We have some butter, poppadoms. So I know I wrote homemade poppadoms, but actually the Asda didn't have a couple of the ingredients that I needed to make them, so I asked him just pick these up, and then obviously when I can get to other shops and things like that, I can try different stores to get the ingredients, and I will like to try and do them myself one day. But for now, we bought ones to go with our korma. I didn't buy any korma sauce or rice because I have those things in the cupboard. They are just staples that I generally have, and I had excess of them. Crisps to go in our crisp cupboard there for like the kids, or if my husband wants a packet or something like that, we'll have them. We got some sweet and salty popcorn. This is, if we portion this right, it's a good little snack for us at night. These are my husband's absolute favourite, so he picked them up as well. And like I said, it is Saturday night, so my husband, again, treat night. See, this is why I should go shopping, but I sent him today with a shopping list, and he buys more than on the shopping list. And the last thing we picked up was these ice lollies. Again, because we can't just nip out and go for a walk and get a nice lolly or go anywhere, it's nice to have little things in for the kids. So I already have ice poles in the freezer, but we picked up some unicorn lollies and some strawberry sprinkles, so like as his own version of Fabs. They're just as good again, so we bought them as well. And yeah, I think that's everything. Like I said, a couple of things on my shopping list I already had in the freezer. I've already got corn mince in the freezer for my version of tacos on, I think it's Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday we're having tacos. So I didn't need to buy that. And I've got mince for the kids' burgers. I've got a vegetarian burger in the freezer. And I've already got chicken for chicken goujons in the freezer as well. So yeah, this is our little shopping haul. To mention, my kids do snack on, like, I get fruit bars that I've picked up at Aldi, or like Nutri-Grain bars, Aldi's own or Asda's own version. I have quite a lot of them in the cupboard already. They love raisins. Again, I have loads of that in the cupboard. Have cereal. Don't need to get any of those things. So that's kind of why you're not seeing any sort of snacky things for them, aside from fruit and sweets. I have loads of those in the cupboard. Stir fry mix, I didn't need to buy one because I do my own veg. I've got my own corn sausages, and I have got my own noodles in the cupboard already as well, so I didn't need to buy anything for that. Couldn't get smoked fish or guacamole, but most likely we'll need to probably nip out. That milk that we've got there will run out, but it also runs out of date before the end of the week, so we'll need to nip out for that. But we might just nip to a smaller shop like a Co-op or something like that. I generally don't like to shop at the Co-op, I find it quite expensive. I prefer Aldi, that is my preference of shop. So the shopping total came to about, I think my husband said it was about £70. That's including my hair dye, which was £5, and the frying pan, which I want to say was £6. So this shop was a little bit cheaper, but there was a few things we still need to get. So all in all, between £80 and £100, like I've said a couple of times, that's generally what our shopping total is. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this little shopping haul. Just a quick video just to show you what an average normal family gets for us. So there's 4 of us, myself, my husband, my 4-year-old and my 1-year-old. So we're all eating full meals now. And obviously being at home full time, trying not to do any takeaways. There isn't very many open around here, but the ones that are open we're just trying to avoid for a little while, just because I can, and we're able to cook at home. And yeah, just being together and enjoying it. So I really hope that everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. I mean, doing what we can. I'm not sure how much longer we will be like this. It sounds like it will be a little bit longer than we first anticipated, but yeah, so that's it. So I really hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you, bye.